All right, let's go to Detroit because they are currently on the clock. So Cade Cunningham, obviously, he was drafted #1 overall last year. Detroit, they're still trying to figure out how to crack the East. It's become a tougher conference with Boston dominating, with the Milwaukee Bucks dominating. The Brooklyn Nets are hopeful. But let's take a look at exactly where the Detroit Pistons are now. So Cade Cunningham, all-rookie first team this last season, but less than 25 wins for the third straight season. Remember, there's head coach Dwayne Casey. The projected second most cap space this offseason. So might we see, actually it's the most after the trade, so might we see them add a star caliber player along with their pick here, Perk?
Absolutely, and I think the guy that stood out to me is Ivey, right? You can see him pairing up alongside Cade Cunningham. The great thing about Cade is that he's really that point forward type player. Not only can he get his, but he's great at facilitating for others. And I know Troy Weaver, last year he was very, very high on Jalen Green, right? He loved his athleticism. He loved his explosiveness. And now he actually has a chance to actually get a somewhat version of Jalen Green in Ivey.
Well, obviously we saw, as Adrian Wojnarowski reported, the departure of Jeremy Grant for the Detroit Pistons. He's on his way to the Portland Trail Blazers. So there's a little bit of room there for the Pistons to add some more veteran presence to go along with their young core, Perk.
Yeah, and one name comes to mind, DeAndre Ayton, right? Another man's trash is another man's treasure. And when we talk about DeAndre Ayton, we're talking about a guy that could average 20, 10, and 3 blocks in this league. We're talking about a guy that is everything that you want in that power forward / center position. And I think Troy Weaver has his eyes on DeAndre Ayton. That's why he made room for him. And he's only 23 years of age. So he's still young that you could put him in right with the young core that you already have.
But if they do end up going with Jaden Ivey with this pick, why does he fit for an NBA-ready team that's hoping to crack that drought for them?
I mean, if you're going with best available player, I think this is the best available player at #5, and I don't think there's much question about it. You know, Jaden Ivey's the best athlete in this draft.
Right.
I mean, he's the best athlete in this draft. You mentioned Troy Weaver like Jalen Green's athleticism. If he likes athleticism, Jaden Ivey's got it.
I think that might make a little bit of sense in Detroit. Detroit basketball. All right, the pick is in. Let's get it to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
With the 5th pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Jaden Ivey from Purdue University.
This right here, Kendrick Perkins, is what it is all about.
Absolutely. Like, let it out. Let it out, young fella. This is about the journey. This is the necessary sacrifices that you made to get to this point to have your name called.
Well, and the first person that he hugged was his mother. And I just want to shed a little bit of light on their story. Ivey was raised by his mom, who played in the WNBA. She's now the head coach of the Notre Dame women's team. And he'll tell you they watch a lot of film together. They spend a lot of time together. She worked with John Morant. John Morant, someone he models his game after. But that time that he put in with mom, look at her, making sure she captures every single moment of her son having his moment on the stage with the commissioner.
I mean, you gotta love it. This is what it's all about.
This is it. This is what it is all about. Here are some of those moments we were mentioning Jaden and Niele Ivey. He's the second Purdue underclassman to be named to the first team All-American in the last 92 years. But really the story, the connection between him and his mom as a coach, as a player, is just so wonderful. Who has she coached him to become, Jay?
Well, a dynamic and explosive guard who is great in transition. His speed is remarkable. In the open floor, he's fantastic. He can change speeds, but he's got a gear that very few other players have. It's John Morant type speed and explosiveness with Dwayne Wade type length. He's improved his shooting over the last year. Catch and shoot. He can get his own, and he's got deep range. He doesn't shoot a great percentage, but he can run off screens and makes good reads and cuts with great speed. And when he gets downhill, forget it.
And we talked about his mom coaching Ja Morant. This guy Ivey has Ja Morant written all over him. When you talk about a dynamic, athletic guard that can get to the basket and finish above the rim, a guy that's real quick and shifty with the basketball coming downhill, and he will punch it on you and let you know about it. That's the thing I love about the kid Ivey, Ja Morant.
Well, it's not really a surprise that he's compared to Ja Morant. I mean, look at him, his mom. I said it before, but I will say it again. She was an assistant coach with the Memphis Grizzlies. I just want to reiterate, as we continue to celebrate Title IX and the strides that women have made, that it is still rare to see that. And so shout out her and shout out Jaden Ivey. I just want to take a look at this moment again, because this, I can't say it enough. This is what it's about. It is not just a player getting drafted into the NBA. It is a journey the entire family is going on. That is the look of a proud mother, of a proud parent who says, you know what, baby, that's a job well done.
Absolutely.
And
Do you want to go back? Just one of the best moments, I thought, of the first round was watching Jaden Ivey share his moment with his mother, the hugs that they shared, and he sat down with our Monica McNutt. Take a listen.
As Shanae said, this is sort of a win for all of us in the women's basketball community. Jaden, I'm going to give you a second to get yourself together. We have a surprise for you. We want you to check out this video.
Jaden, it's Enrique. I just want to say congratulations on being drafted in the first round. That's crazy I'm even saying this, just seeing this little boy grow up, wanting to be in the gym all the time, working on his game every single day to become this young man, superstar athlete, and you're about to go crazy in the league. I'm a firm believer that you're really about to take over this league. So I love you. I'm proud of you. It's your time to go crazy, and you know I'm always in your corner.
Enrique Ogumawale, of course, a tremendous player with the Dallas Wings in the WNBA. You good? You ready? All right. Well, tell me about the emotion.
Oh, man. This is everything, man. I work day in and day out to just get to this level. And, you know I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. And I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy.
Niele, I'm not gonna lie. I thought you would be the one crying, but you are stoic. But as you look at your baby achieve his dreams and know how much of an impact you had in the example that you set, what's this like for you?
I'm speechless almost. You know, like this is his dream come true. You know, to be in Detroit, we have so many amazing roots in Detroit. To be able for him to, you know, be able to walk on that stage, and I'm just so joyful. I'm so happy for him. So I'm just taking it all in, soaking it all in.
Speechless could have made my job real tough, sis. Okay, now for the Detroit Pistons, either one of you can answer as a basketball head coach at Notre Dame, or you can answer for yourself. What can they expect as you join their organization?
I'm going to give it my all every single day. I'm going to work my hardest, you know, to help my team win. And, you know, I'm just going to give it my all.
Congratulations, Jaden. Congratulations, Mom, Niele. Enjoy the rest of the night, you guys.
I just want to remind everybody of the special relationship that Niele and Jaden have. So she's the head coach, as Monica mentioned, of the Notre Dame's women's basketball team. She also coached with the Memphis Grizzlies. She coached Ja Morant, and she coached him. Just an incredibly special moment. That was such a wonderful interview. Thank you, Monica. The King